Hey Saber fans, Tony here from Run Sabers, and today another install review for you. If you're new to the channel, I do install, repair, and review these sabers, so please like, comment, subscribe. Now I do have a giveaway going on right now, so as soon as we hit 5K, I'll be giving away a fully installed neopixel lightsaber. If you're interested in the details, I do have a video explaining how to enter, link will be in the description below. Now, I do have some ultimates going out for right now on my Etsy, and they're all fully installed, proffie, all that jazz. I do have a video explaining all the stuff that comes with them, so definitely go check out that. Both those links will be in the description below. So, without further ado, let's get back to the video. So today we have a custom lightsaber build. This is an MHS parts build. This idea here was supposed to be like a personal lightsaber for me that's supposed to be like weathered up and beaten up. And I actually got this weathered from Nerf Herder Customs, a good friend of mine, Benji. I changed up the design a bit, which I'll show you that picture here. At first it had like this claw piece on this part, and I ended up flipping this section upside down and, you know, whatever. It was pretty good, but not exactly to my liking. It was a bit short for a lightsaber, and I liked longer lightsabers, and so changed up a bit. So I took off the claw piece. I ended up, of course, having it weathered. There's a rubber piece here. Benji weathered it up for me. He even designed a chassis for it, which is very, very nice of him. And so, fully removable battery. It's really, really quite nice. So these retention screws here hold the chassis in. These buttons kind of go into the chassis as well. And then I ended up drilling and tapping the screws here that hold this control box in. And so these act as buttons, your primary one and your aux button. These are both blink, like Luke Skywalker's Greeblies in Return of the Jedi. And so this one will blink green when it's on, and this will blink red when it's off. It has a stock V3 connector in there, a 28mm WOW speaker from the Custom Saber shop. It has, of course, proffie. I put electrical tape in there just in case it came loose. I didn't want it hitting the metal. Of course, removable tabs there, and of course, the battery. So positive goes up, and then, of course, boots up and stuff. I have tons of fonts on here, so you'll see the little Greeblies light up as I talk. It'll just be red for now. And so I have tons of fonts on here. This kind of serves as my personal lightsaber that I'll bring to several places and stuff. It's going to be my fun fonts and stuff like that, so I can show everybody like proffie features and whatnot. And so I'll be showing you all the fonts and stuff. You probably know a lot of the fonts too. I have some custom fonts on here, ones that I've made, messed around with boot sounds and stuff. None of these fonts will have quotes or anything on there because I didn't want a character tied to this saber necessarily. I just wanted the saber sounds. So without further ado, let's show you off the fonts. Alright, so with this saber, you're going to see a subblade that I coated, so it looks like the saber is alive and pulsing, so it'll be inside the emitter. And of course, these will blink red and green depending on if the saber is on or off. So, next up, or first up, this is a custom font I made. I mixed up tons of audio files from K-Sith and Kyrophonic to kind of mix my own personal font. And so... And so yeah, of course pushes. I'm doing my own custom tracks for this as well. This is a Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront track. So yeah. Next up, it's the same font, but I'll just show you the track on this. It's another track from Battlefront. So yeah, pretty fun. Next up, same font as well, but a third track that I really liked. This is actually from Empire Strikes Back. I did change the blasters on this one though. So these are the soft blasters from Commander Tano. Thought it fit a lot better. Next up. This is CW General by K-Sith. It's a very exclusive font. Only on the Negotiator from Vader's Vault. I converted it to proffie, originally only for CFX. Lightning block, hold power, tap aux. Color changing as well. So darker blue. It's probably more purple. Next up. This is The Rescue by K-Sith. Next up, this is Son of Corellia by K-Sith. Not K-Sith, Kyberphonic, but I changed up the blasters, so. And then it has a battle track on it. This has a dual phase on it, and it ignites to purple, much like Horn's lightsaber. With a secondary hum. Speeder bike force effects. This is Knight and the Dragon by Lord Blanco. So it has ambience of the Krayt Dragon on Tatooine with Tusken Raiders in the background. I actually did a font review on there, so definitely go check that out. And so, yeah. Medium blue for the color. Next up, this is a font that I made actually. I won't go into depth about it, but I'll give you a little sneak peek here. This is a Battlefront inspired font. Accents. The blasters are EE4 blasters. There's different ignitions as well. Oh, mute mode. So yeah. That was really kind of raspy too. And so this is my first attempt for making smooth swing files, so I think it turned out pretty good. But yeah. The track is just an Endor ambience track from Battlefront. So next up. This is OB4 V2 by Kyberphonic. It has different blasters on there, I believe. I'm wrong, this one doesn't have the normal blasters.
Let me see your identification. You don't need to see his identification.
I guess I might put one force effect on there.
We don't need to see his identification. Move along.
This has the force theme on it.
Hold on.
So yeah, next up. This is ESB Graflex V2 by Kyberphonic. I changed up the blasters a bit, and I think that's kind of it. This has the Hoth battle as the track. It's really cool. You can hear the little crawler in the background, or the walker. Wait for that. The blasters actually come from Han Sith's ESB Legends font. Now, this color change goes directly to a Snowblade, because it's on Hoth. So you can see that center here. And I slowed it down so it's not as rapid as a rain blade would be, and so it's more peaceful in that sense. And so, yeah. Next up, this is the Grumpy Hermit, I believe, by Kyberphonic. This is part of his Old Knights part. So the idea against this font is that you're escaping and you're defending your friends as they're getting on the ship. And so, there's the track for it. Turn off the track. Force push. Anyway, and I did make a multi-blast and end, begin and end. I'll show you that here. And so if you hold, normally on a saber you would put a normal blast sound, but for this I put a getting your guns reloaded and stuff. And then once you're done with multi-blast, you hit it again, and it overheats your gun. And so we'll do it one more time. So the guns get ready. You're in multi-blast, and the gun's overheated. Goes back to normal. And so, kind of cool. It's a small feature. A lot of people overlook it, but I thought I'd utilize it in my saber. So, yeah. Next up. This is Jedi Commando. This is my Arkin-inspired font. And so this is Arkin and Thexan, the brothers with the yellow blades. Turbo blasters, don't know how well that pops up. And then there's R quotes and stuff from here.
You are not needed here. I wonder if silencing you might suffice.
His voice is kind of raspy and like automated, so it's kind of hard to hear.
You are not needed here.
But yeah. Next up, this is Cyan by Kyberphonic and K-Sith on their Survivor pack. And so, very nice. This I put Order 66 as the track. Now for this one, this has a Jedi Fallen Order style by FET263, but by color changing, it goes to a normal lightsaber blade. And so now it's stable, and then you can change it back. And so, that was kind of cool. Next up, this is the same Survivor, pack, but this is the bonus font called Red. So it has that really cool pilot light ignition. The same blade style, and has the same feature where you can change it from a stable blade back to Jedi Fallen Order, and so on. So yeah. This has Anakin's Dark Deeds on it for the track, for Jedi Fallen Order. Next up, this is a CFX font by Mad Cow called Ashes that I converted to CFX, and so it turned out pretty good. Has an unstable swing. Don't know how well you can see that. So yeah. Force effects. Has a Jedi Fallen Order track on it, to kind of soothe the font. Next up, this is Duke by K-Sith. I put a Rogue One track on there. So, next up, this is The Bane by Lord Blanco. I also have a font demo with this font, so definitely go check it out. Next up, this is Rogue Vader by K-Sith with Kyberphonics Force Effects for his R1 from Father V2. So yeah. Has some really good force effects. I have to do at least one.
You'll speak to the Emperor about it.
Be careful not to choke on your aspirations, Director.
Next up,
Second sister.
a classic, everybody's favorite, Second Sister. And so this is FET263's Second Sister plate style. Force effect. It has JFO 19 as the track. Now with this one, this blade style does the same thing that other Jedi Fallen Order styles do, so they changed directly to a stable style, because if I didn't want the, flickering so much. But yeah. Well, so I can always go back to it though. Next up. This is K-Sith's Crossguard V3, I believe. This is in Tross version, or The Rise of Skywalker. Has a Kotar track on there. Next up, this is, I forget what this one's called, Electro Staff or something. It's the staff that they use in The Rise of Skywalker. Shock Baton, or Shock Baton, that's what it's called. Very, very fun, very cool. Basically, it's a white or silver unstable. So, yeah. I really like the track came with the battle track, but I do really like the ignition. So, don't worry, kind of cool. Next up, this is Electro Staff by Kyrophonic. This is the Magna Guard font. So I have all my unstables / electric blades all in one.
Your weak flesh is no match for the unyielding might of steel. Finish him.
A lot of fun. This one just has Fates as the track. Next up,
Now this is pod racing.
this is F1 Speeder by Kyrophonic. It's a Jedi Fallen Order style for the thing. It pulses purple.
I'm so scared.
Next up, this is Thunder God by Kyrophonic. Summon lightning and then a thunder blade. See a lot better here. Led Zeppelin is the track. Next up, this is a Tron. This is a kind of mixture of certain fonts. There's a Tron font by Hwansif and Blue Force fonts, and then I think that's kind of it. But I made the track for it called Fall. Off the track real quick. Very quiet, smooth swing. Blasters. Lock up. Force effects. And then for color changing, I added a color effect for the font. It has color change direct, but it has a sound to it. Oh. And so it'll change to blue and then orange for Clue's color. And it'll do the same thing if you change colors again. So yeah. And a Psycho Blade off. So, next up. This is Proton Pack by Kyrophonic. This is the Ghost Sucker. So, everybody's seen this blade before, I'm sure. Next up, this is Nazgul by Repulse Custom Fonts. It has a Nazgul track that I made. It's very, very cool. Has the Eye of Sauron blade style on there. This is responsive to the angle of the blade. So, yeah. So it has a center in for the ignition. And last but not least, we've got a passive battery monitor and of course the party blade. You can see a little rainbow in there too, it's kind of cool. So that includes the install for the MHS Custom Lightsaber for myself. Benji, I want to thank you for doing such a good job about designing the chassis and weathering it up. Definitely going to go through your services a lot. Guys, if you're not subscribed to Nerf Herder Customs already on YouTube, link will be in the description. Definitely go check him out. Lovely guy, fantastic reviews. Of course, have a wonderful day, and may the Force be with you.